Hello, hello. Welcome to the channel. My name's Nobby. Thank you for tuning in to episode 2 of our EVE Online new player experience for 2024. We are just partway through the initial tutorial. We've created our character. We've dealt with some baddies. They then dealt with us. So we've just learnt that we're actually a clone. And we've been respawned in a starbase. We've been given a free ship, a Corvette. And we've been given some cash. We've got 42,500 ISK. All right, we now need to undock. Let's go. Let's undock. So the game at the minute, the tutorial's just sort of drip feeding us the interface. It's given us the neocom and the shortcut bar here. It's given us the overview. It's given us the selected item window. We've now got, in a new ship, we've got a civilian afterburner, we've got a civilian Gatling gun, and we've got a civilian miner. Now, all these items with civilian are just tutorial items. There's no value to them. They're not very good, but we will get better things as we go along. Right. So, select the sun in your overview. It's highlighting the sun. We want to warp to the sun. It's 1.9 AU away, astronomical units. That's the distance from Earth to the sun is 1 AU, so we can't travel that at 339 meters a second. That'll take forever, so we can warp. So we'll activate the warp, so the ship will align to its target, and then it'll initiate a warp for us. It's all auto, this. It's all just point and click, nice and easy. You don't manually fly around the ship. You can do, but you don't do.
Considerably above retina destroying levels. Polarizing filters compensating.
Yep, I don't think we want to get too close to that, do we? Okay. We have arrived.
It seems safe to conclude that the problem was not just blocked comms. Abnormal gravitational waves are emanating from the wreckage. Their source must have been exceptionally powerful for them to be so prominent despite the sun's own gravitational field. There are multiple wrecked ships among the debris. You can loot them to investigate their contents.
Fantastic. All right, so there are 3 wrecks, and you see how they are sort of a triangle with a square in the middle. That indicates they contain loot. After we've looted them, they will just turn into the 3 little triangles without the square. So we need to be closer. So I've clicked on loot. It's going to move within 2,500 meters. We can activate the afterburner, get there a little bit quicker. So we may as well do that. We're at 12k. We don't necessarily need to target these wrecks. We'll just fly between them. There we go. We shall take that.
Has been placed inside your item hanger.
Let's go for the next one.
Again in the future by reopening your inventory.
So that's a civilian mining laser upgrade. That could be handy a little bit later on. Don't worry about collision in this game. There's no collision damage as such. You do just end up bouncing off things. Another one with the same. And there's one more to go get. Let's go get that. So we've got our cargo bay. We've got 125 cubic meters available. There is also a drone bay. Now, we're not trained up in drones. We've not had a tutorial on it yet. Again, we can move this around anywhere we like.
We can return to the station whenever you are ready, Captain.
Okay, you want us to go back to the station, do you? Okie dokie. So highlight the station, which are the squares, and we can click dock straight away. So what it will do, it will align to the station, it will enter warp, it'll get close, and then we'll request docking permission. Thankfully, you don't have to try and fly like in the original... If you remember the original Elite, where you had these hexagon star bases with like a little letterbox that you had to try and fly through manually. The amount of times I died to them before I could afford auto-docking. Now I'm going back some, aren't I? Eh? The original Elite.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
There we go. Just give it a few seconds to dock. Happy days. Right.
So, what did you discover?
Bit of echo then, Vesper.
I'm afraid the research site has suffered the same fate as the cloning facility. This time, however, the wreckage was surrounded by abnormal gravitational waves.
That's not something you need to concern yourself with.
Ms. Calatrix, you did ask us to report whatever was going on.
She's hiding something, isn't she?
It would be remiss of me if I did not note that these readings were quite unusual.
Yes, well, you've reported it, and I have told you that it is not pertinent to this investigation. Did you find anything else?
There were a number of wrecked air vessels at the site. We recovered this mining module from one of them.
A mining module? That cannot be a coincidence. We've just been contacted by one of our agents stationed at a nearby mining site. They've picked up a strange signal, but have been unable to locate its source. We need to find out if there's any connection between this signal.
Okay, looks like we're going back out again, eh?
To investigate, but undercover this time. If there is a link, we can't let whoever is behind all this know that we're on to them.
Okay, we're going to get an intro to ship fitting, I reckon, here.
That way you'll look like just another member of the mining fleet.
Duly noted, Miss Calatrix. Captain, you can fit the module to your ship by accessing the fitting window from the neocom.
Okay, ship fitting.
Let's fit your new module in a free slot.
Open up the inventory. We've got civilian mining module. So we've got low, we've got medium slots, we've got high slots. Your guns, turrets, things like that will go on the high slots. Boosters and certain exploration items will go in the medium. And this is more like a passive module that goes in a low slot.
Bring the module online.
Bring the module online.
It appears you do not currently possess the skill
There you go.
necessary to use this
Intro
module.
to skill training.
Hardly surprising. You still have much to learn. Please direct your attention to the icon on... You can add the missing skill to your training queue.
Okay, mining upgrades 1. It requires.
Now, access the skill window from the neocom.
Access the skills window.
Skills are essential for all capsuleers in New Eden, as they serve as the primary measurement of one's growth. A more highly skilled pilot will be most formidable indeed. Training a new skill takes time, as the neural pathways of your brain are rewired. The complexity of this rewiring can be measured through skill points. You have enough unallocated skill points to train the required skill.
Excellent.
Do
So
now.
mining upgrades 1 would take 1 hour and 7 minutes to complete in real time. We could log off for an hour, come back, and we will have trained mining upgrades. Because this is a tutorial, it is giving us enough skill points to just train it automatically.
All you have to do is
Confirm
the
that.
training required for your new module
There you
is
go. We have automatically
Which is why now you can
trained
train
mining
skills while
upgrades
doing
1.
other things. It's a good strategy to always have something training.
And yes,
Guarantee other
always have
capsuleers
something
will
training.
be
Because if you log off for the night,
We wouldn't want you
queue
to
up some skills, make sure you've got enough until you next log in.
To that
Always
end,
have
add the
something
air
training.
skill plan to your AI. Normally, you would have received it as part of your capsuleer training program starter package, but your training was violently disrupted, to say the least.
So what we have is some sort of pre-made training packages. Now it's worth noting you can train any skill you want.
and may it be the first of many.
There are some skills that will require previous skills to be learnt first. For this one, we have all the skill books available. We can just
The more
start
skills
training.
required, the stronger
So this
you
is
will
going to train repair
As you continue to
systems
grow
1
as a
and
capsuleer,
repair systems
you can
2.
adjust your skill acquisition to achieve your desired goals.
16 minutes and 1 hour and 18 minutes, totaling 1 hour 34.
Now, close the windows crowding your screen. It would be rather comic to turn the module online.
Now we can fit the module online. We've got the required skill.
Well done, Captain. You can now close the fitting window.
And we can close that window.
Looks like you're ready to go, Captain. We've sent the details of your assignment to your Opportunities interface.
You can access the Opportunities interface via your Neocom.
Okay, so it's just guiding us through some of the shortcuts that are available down this left-hand side. Introductions.
Opportunities can help you discover key information about a variety of activities available to
Select
you.
the highlighted entry for further
Select
details.
the
Secrets of New
highlighted
Eden
entry.
Part 2. Hidden
We've
Prospects.
uploaded the key information on your assignment here. Whenever you're ready to take the next step in our investigation, you can click here to
Okay, accept Part 2.
Our agent will rendezvous with you at the mining
Lots of money.
Keep your eyes open for
267,000.
Watcher 6.
Very nice.
This is New Eden, after all. You never know what danger is lurking around the next Stargate.
They have really changed this up since I even last played, and I played recently.
Miss Calatrix is right. Time is of the essence.
EVE Online, free to play as an alpha clone. You do also get free expansions. They update the game regularly.
Begin our journey there.
It is getting a lot better now for the new player. Right. We need to undock. Okay, let's undock. It's now opened up the chat window. Again, we can resize, move this around if we
Your
want to.
info panel has been updated with the mining site's coordinates. Let us make haste and walk to the site immediately.
As a new player, you have access to local, which is this system, people chatting in this system. There are 16 people in this system. We have corporation. Every character will always be in a corporation. If you join a player-run corporation, then you will be in theirs. If you leave a corporation, you will automatically be put in an NPC one. And as a new player, we are automatically put into a new player corporation. There's also rookie help. It's worth keeping this open for a little bit as a new player. Lots of questions will come in, and you may just pick up the odd tip. All right, so it wants us to warp to site. So this is basically coordinates of a dead space location within this system. So it wants us to warp to this specific location. You will always get your mission objectives here. Just make it a little bit easier for navigation. Just straight away warp to location. Here we go. Again, don't worry about collision with warping. You're not going to collide with anything. They have really updated the graphics as well. They really
The
have.
scale of Air's mining operation is rather impressive for such a young corporation. They must be remarkably well funded. It is little wonder that Miss Calatrix would suspect espionage.
Okay then.
Further speculation will have to wait. We're being hailed by that orca.
You must be the fresh meat Vesper told me to expect. Elias Pelton's a name, mining's a game. But you're not just here to mine, are you?
We're here to assist in any way we can with locating the source of the unusual signal you've intercepted.
Unusual's one way of putting it. Pain in my ass is another. The signal's bouncing around these asteroids like a Fetto hopped up on a bad booster. Can't get a lock on its source with all these rocks in the way.
Okay, looks like we're going to get a bit of a mining tutorial, I think.
Mining laser upgrade that should help us clear those rocks away.
Good old Vesper, always 10 steps ahead. Now, let's put that bad boy to use.
Alright, so it's telling us that we've got different tabs, so we can change the overview tab to mining.
Getting your hands dirty with the crew. Some miners fly solo, but a project this big isn't exactly a one-man show. Sometimes the only way to get shit done is with a fleet. I bet this is the first time you mined with a crew. No offense or anything, you've just got that shiny new pod smell on you. Follow my lead and you'll be mining like a pro in no time.
If your competence matches your confidence.
Okay, we need to
then-
approach the asteroid. The range of our civilian miner is only 10 kilometers. We're
Mr.
26
Pelton
away.
Makes me feel like an old man. My old man specifically. Miserable my face when I left his crusty old Caldari corp to make my own way.
Sincerest apologies, Elias. Our first name basis shall commence immediately.
So we'll get within range of
I like
this
to keep things
while they're
informal.
chatting
Keeps
away.
morale up. This crew's full of people like me, following the siren song of sweet, sweet independence. Doesn't hurt that the money's good too.
Okay, we'll want to lock this as
Captain,
target.
We're now within range of the asteroid. We should stop here.
Stop the ship. We're within
Now
range.
is the time to activate your miner module, Captain.
And now we can start mining.
There's something spectacular about a fresh asteroid, isn't there? Play your cards right and that giant hunk of rock becomes
Now
a
these
giant
mining
pile of
lasers are
shit.
absolutely trash. Civilian mining lasers. 1 cubic meter every 10
Convene
seconds.
Your very own pile of rocks, as Elias puts it, in your cargo hold. It's actually ore, not rocks. But I assume Elias is resorting to basic linguistic wordplay. A very human tendency.
It might not look like much, but that's not just a pile of ore. It's a pile of possibilities. You can sell it, refine it, trade it. The choice is yours. Now, time to quit ogling your inventory. This asteroid's almost dry.
Alright, so just giving us an introduction to inventory and mining. Let's keep going.
The asteroid.
There you go. That one's depleted.
Harvesting resources is one of the best ways to earn money in New Eden. And if you're gonna make it as a capsuleer, the one thing you gotta know is that money is king. Hell, with enough ISK, you'll be able to buy yourself a sweet ride like that Venture over there.
The Ventures are really
That's
good
one
mining
down.
ships, by the
Now,
way.
on to the next.
For an alpha clone, it's the best you're going to get. Right, on to the next one.
Follow me, Captain, and stick close. This
We're going to orbit this one at 1,000 meters. Let's speed up a little bit. We may as well. Yeah, the Venture is like the mining frigate of the alpha clone. We will be running through a Venture fit towards the end of the playlist. A few people chatting in local. A few people chatting in rookie help. You can turn all these blinks off, by the way. Just right click. Turn them off. Turn them off. Turn them off. They do get annoying. Right, let's lock onto this one. We're getting closer. When we're within 10, we can fire up the laser.
Just like that last.
Okay, we'll keep going.
Looks like you're a natural at this. Keep it up, and Vesper will be offering you my job soon.
Elias, are there any words of wisdom you find particularly valuable for new miners?
Oh, man, where to start? First off, you gotta know the difference between raw ore and refined minerals. What we're doing right now is mining ore in its raw state. For someone just learning the ropes, selling that ore is the quickest way to make ISK. But you can also reprocess ore into minerals. Take titanium, for example. You can't find that stuff in the wild. You've got to get your hands on some raw ore, like feldspar, and then refine it into titanium. You can sell those minerals or use them to build your own ships or equipment. You can find refineries at most stations. Experienced miners get way more efficient yields from their ore. So that's something you can work towards.
Excellent. Bit of a good
Another
tutorial
asteroid successfully
into
You better
mining
close in
here.
on that rock, then.
So you want to mine the ore, you can then sell that in its raw state, or you can refine it for minerals, and then the minerals you can then use. Again, you can sell them, or you can use them to craft stuff. Again, sandbox, anything you want, you can do. Right, get closer to this one.
The signal is exceptionally strong in this location. Let's stop the ship here.
You want me to stop the ship?
You can break this baby apart using your civilian miner.
Okay, let's start mining this one.
Just like that. We can whittle away at this asteroid without damaging whatever's broadcasting that signal.
There we go. Just do a few cycles of this. That should be enough, I think. Keep going. Let's keep going.
The asteroid.
There we go.
Holy shit. I think we just found what we're looking for.
The signal source appears to be that.
Okay.
The fact that the wreck is
General tab.
Well, we're not going to get any solid
Approach
answers
the
all way
wreck.
over here.
We can speed up actually, can't we? Let's speed up. Let's get a bit closer. Nearly there.
The signal is strongest in the vicinity of the Dramiel's cargo hold.
I do love the feeling.
Okay,
of
let's take the
striking
black
gold.
box.
It appears to be a black box, a device designed to survive the destruction of the vessel carrying it. Such boxes can be used to record vital flight data, but also to store valuable items.
That's nice and all, but can you open it?
Negative, Elias. Captain, the box is protected by multiple layers of encryption. While it's theoretically possible to hack into such a container, you will need significantly more training in that skill.
Okay,
before
we're taking it
attempting
back to
such a
base then.
feat.
Don't think it's safe to crack it open here anyway. Where there's smoke, there's fire. One scout ship might mean they got friends lurking nearby. If we could trace that signal, so could someone else. Better get the box and whatever's in it back to Vesper. She'll know what to do.
All right.
Elias is correct, Captain. The box may contain the answers we need to discover why those unidentified ships attacked the cloning facility, and why one was spying on this mining site.
I do what I can. If someone went to the trouble of protecting whatever's in that box, it must be something valuable. I bet whoever sent that scout ship will be real salty that we got our hands on it. Stay sharp, Captain.
Thank you, Elias. Your guidance has been most helpful. Let's dock at the station. I'm certain Vesper
All right.
has more than
Highlight the
eager to see what
station
we found.
and dock. Come on. Let's request permission. It's thinking about it. It's trying. I think we've just come in at a random angle, haven't we? Okay. I can double click, move it round manually. Let's get away from... There you go. Right. Now it should let us in. We just came in at a weird angle then, didn't we? Caught the platform. Now we're close enough. Okay. You can move around by double-clicking in space as well. That's worth mentioning. Right.
Indeed, we have, Miss Calatrix.
Let's get through this conversation.
Wrapped in several layers of complex encryption.
I'll pass that box along to our expert hackers. If they can't crack it open, no one can. Thank you for finding it. Air is once again in your debt. Elias also informs me that you're carrying a fair amount of ore. We can take that off your hands in exchange for some ISK. Mind if I take a look?
Okay, so move the ore from the ship into the item hangar on this station.
Let's switch over to the item hangar.
So within a station, we've got our ship, obviously our active ship. We've got a ship hangar, which is currently our active ship. We also have the item hangar, which is where we can drop things off at a station. And there is also the Plex Vault. So this is the currency that you can buy in chunks that you can then use to pay for subscription if you wanted to use your ISK towards game time. Okay, item hangar. Right click the ore. Sell this item.
In this instance, we want to sell it to Miss Calatrix.
And we're selling it immediately to Miss Calatrix for a set amount. That's fine. Okay, that's fine.
That's a nice haul you've got there.
There we go. 26k.
Transferred the ISK to your wallet.
We're up to 335.
Find I've been more than generous.
View your wallet.
In your wallet, you can view the total balance of ISK in your possession.
Transaction history. Overview. Market transactions. We can look at all-time transactions. Shares. We can have shares in companies as well. We can give ISK to a character. Okay, open your wallet and view transaction history. Okay. You still want me to open the wallet and view transaction history?
Your recent market
There you go. Now you've ticked
shows
on.
how much
Thank
money
you.
received from Air in exchange for the ore. The wallet offers a wealth of information. Whenever an item is
Transactions.
sold,
Last
attach the
30
price of that sale.
days.
The market entry displays your most
Tax is a
recent
thing as
transaction
well,
balance.
unfortunately. We can improve tax rates through skill training and by increasing our standing with certain people.
Attention to a more pressing issue. The mysterious box we discovered at the mining site.
As good as they are, it'll take some time for my team to hack through the encryptions on the box. You might as well use this time to explore what New Eden has to offer. The Air Career Program will help you on your journey.
Okay, click on the Air Career Program.
The opportunities available to you have been organized into 4 career paths.
Fantastic.
Enforcers work for New Eden's factions, fighting off pirates and other threats. Explorers investigate the cluster's hidden corners, hacking systems and uncovering secrets.
That's probably the best job.
Soldiers of fortune band together to fight
Explorers.
other
I love the
capsules
exploration in this
lawless
game. It's
reaches
really good.
beyond high
The
security
tutorial's not
seas.
very good, mine, so we will be doing our own tutorial.
Industrialists turn a profit by harvesting the materials and building the machines that make life in space possible.
And industrialist is your mining and crafting and all that good stuff. Right, choose a path you want to explore
You
first.
can explore as many different paths as you like.
We can explore as many as we want. I would say we want to do all of these.
The major factions that rule New Eden have established career agents. Complete missions from them to earn new skills, modules, ISK, and even ships, making them both lucrative and educational. Track the goal of completing a mission for the career agent to add it to your info panel.
Okay, so it's just showing us about this career program now, so we can track this, which is talk to the Enforcer career agent and complete the mission. I don't want to do Enforcer first. The one I want to do first, can we go back? We can. Back to activities. Career agent missions. Nope, we're still on Enforcer. Back
Choose
to
the
careers.
path you want to achieve.
Explorer
Major factions
first.
that rule New Eden have established career agents. Complete mission.
Let's track
Follow
that.
this link to the agency window, where you can locate your nearest career agent.
Okay, find the career agents.
No matter what path you choose,
Agency
you will
window.
find a career
So these are all
agent
based on a
who has
different
been
system
located.
2 jumps
Once
away.
you've chosen an agent,
Juvelin.
set your destination.
Set the destination. That will auto plan
How
our
to
jumps
proceed.
for us. We can close the ACP
Captain,
Air Career Program.
Your help has been invaluable. Our investigation is still in the early stages, but I have 2 theories. The attack may have been motivated by simple greed. Air has no shortage of competitors. Some would kill to acquire our groundbreaking technology. Literally. A more worrying possibility is that someone is trying to stop us from pursuing our research. While Air takes pride in disrupting the corporate tech scene, there are those who think we push the limits of innovation too far. The technology suppression laws in New Eden are draconian, if you ask me. Here's hoping this mystery box has the answers we need. Once my team has cracked it open, I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Much appreciated, Miss Calatrix. I await any and all updates with bated breath. Metaphorically speaking, of course. I don't breathe. Captain, when you're ready, we can undock and begin the next phase of our journey. I do wonder how you'll die next. I suppose that is what ancient philosophers called morbid curiosity.
Charming. Thanks, Aura. Right, okay, so it wants us to undock again. So I will leave this video here. Again, guys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate these first couple are a bit slow. We're just going through the tutorial. But thank you very much for sticking around. If you are enjoying the videos, please drop a thumbs up on them for me. It will help other people find them. And if you are new around here, I would love you to come and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you again soon. Take care.